Hey Capricorn, welcome to Honeybird Tarot. I'm Shan, and this is going to be your general reading for May 16th through May 31st. I'm always excited to do Capricorn because I'm a Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Mercury, and a Capricorn Uranus. Or every time I get ready to tell you guys, I always forget whether it's my Uranus or Neptune that's in Capricorn. But either way, Sun and Mercury definitely. Yes, I'm a Capricorn stellium. All right, anyway, let's get started with some oracle cards. I'm going to use two oracle decks this time. First, I'm going to use the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance cards by Bresi-Ando, Tools for Living. And everything is pre-shuffled, but I'm just going to give a quick shuffle on camera because I know I always appreciate that. So. Okay. So you have Kington Canton, which is puffed up arrogance, humility, all life must be valued. Capricorn, y'all out here with a big head? And Inchinchum, I think Scorpio had this. This talks about twisting, life's twists and turns. A symbol depicting the twists and turns of life and the need to be versatile and resilient to survive. Okay, let's get a message from the Okana Oracle. This oracle deck helps to facilitate shadow work, which we all need to do. It was quick. Okay. Covet. Ooh. The one who has nothing wants it all. Okay, so I'm going to refer to the guidebooks for these messages. All right. Kenton Canton. Okay. Kenton Canton is your ego is overpowering your actions and repelling people from connecting with you in a meaningful way. Capricorn, humble yourself. Additional meanings for this card. Humility has value. Rein in your attitude. Now is not the time for extravagance. What Capricorn is this out here cutting a fool, being big-headed? Oh, goodness. Got us out here looking bad. Okay, let's move on. All right. Inchinchum. Initiative, dynamism, versatility. You are in a quandary and unsure on how to get out. Clear your mind and space, then channel deeply within to summon the solution to this issue. You have the answers. You just need to get past negative noise. Good or bad times are not permanent. If you did not experience tough times, how would you know the good times? You are built for this. You will not fail. You will get through. So if you out here being big-headed, I'm assuming you might be in a good time, Capricorn. Please remember that as quickly as all that goodness came to you, it can be snatched from you if you don't get your attitude together, okay? And covet. Let's see what the Okana Oracle has to say about covet. Okay. Shadow element. Having a stubborn desire to have someone or something that you are keenly aware isn't feeding your spirit, or outright refusing to acknowledge what is fueling your inability to detach from manifesting your desires. You've heard many times from the law of attraction sources that you are the architect of your life, and anything in the world you can have if you detach. And to a degree, that is true. However, sometimes you must consider that your ancestors want something different for you. You've also heard the adage that when you don't get something, something better is waiting for you, and at times that seems impossible to believe. Many times in life, we find that the things we want most seem to pass us by. Try as we might to manifest what we perceive or project to be the best, or what we perceive or project to be the best for our journey at the moment, this card is a stop sign to signal you that you may be too focused on the wrong thing. This card can be read one of two ways. One, you're too focused on something inconsequential, and your spirit guides, ancestors, or source are asking you to reconsider why you want it. Is it going to help you ascend spiritually, emotionally, physically, be honest, or magically? If at any point a tinge of doubt creeps in, stop and reconsider. Two, you're clear about the above, and it is, in fact, in your best interest. However, your mindset is one of lack, and thus you will not receive it until you acknowledge why you're operating from that vibration. Is it because you're used to living without, so it comes naturally to covet your desires like you'll never see them? Is it impatience? Is it envy? Unpack the reason why, acknowledge it as having served its purpose to show you what you need to fix, and change direction so you get the things you deserve. So, Capricorn, if you're not getting something that you want or that you've been trying to manifest, it could be one of two things. Either spirit is saying that ain't for you, or it is spirit calling you to examine your mindset and whether you are still operating from a lack or scarcity mindset, or whether you're actually in the correct mind and heart space to manifest your desires. If you are around here being arrogant, then you're not in the correct heart space to manifest your desires. If you out here being big headed, if you're allowing the twists and turns of life to get you down and make you feel depressed or like you'll never have good things, you're not in the correct energy to manifest something. And if it's not a matter of energy, like I said, it could just be spirit saying that is not for you. And I'm going to move on because I'm in my own business. All right. So the tarot, we're going to use the Akamara tarot today. It's by the same creators as the Okana Oracle. And I love this deck because the images and concepts are taken from African spiritual traditions and traditions throughout the diaspora, which is what Honeybird Tarot is all about. Okay? Let's see what Spirit has for us here. Capricorns. Can't be scared of that shadow work, though. I don't think Capricorns are, though. We're represented by the devil in the tarot. Capricorns aren't afraid of shadow work at all. That's how I'm able to be sitting up here laughing and smiling with Spirit all in my business like they are. It's a beautiful thing, though. Without that, you don't experience growth, and we can't get to the real happiness, the real manifestation of blessings without doing that necessary shadow work. So I'm here for it because I want what's mine. I want what Spirit has for me, even if it's different from what I want for my old stubborn self. I'm sure that what Spirit has is better. Absolutely positive of that. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for the second half of May? So many cards. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for the second half of May? Just give me a second to laugh, because Spirit be thinking they so funny, y'all. Alright, let's get through this. So the first card we have, Capricorn, is upheaval. This would be the Tower in the traditional tarot. Yeah, we starting off like that. Starting with the Tower. Spirit, like what? I came in, I knocked all that shit over. Now what you gonna do, Capricorn? Okay? Something was not stable. And so Spirit said, okay, you don't want to sacrifice it. You don't want to let it go. I'm going to come snatch it from you. I said this wasn't for you. I'm coming to take it away. This could have already happened, which I feel like it already happened. But for someone, this could be future energy. So I beg of you, Capricorn, if you have something that Spirit is telling you you need to let go of, let it go. Because you are not going to like how Spirit comes in and clears it out. I'm telling you from experience to just let it go on your own. Okay, so the next card we have, because Spirit is on one, is the Ten of Cutlass. You don't want to let it go? I'm knocking all that shit over and I'm going to let it fall on your head. This is extreme pain. This is pain that makes you feel like you are about to die. And in a way, you probably will die. Certain parts of you absolutely will die off, but not all of you. And tens break down to a 1. This pain brings you to the Ashe of Cutlass, or the Ace of Swords. Absolute clarity. Absolute clarity. And speaking of coming to absolute clarity, here's the Ia of Cutlass, or the Queen of Swords. Look, she got sword earrings. She ain't playing. She is not playing. You cannot come to Ia Cutlass with anything less than absolute honesty, with anything less than absolute clarity, or she will take that earring off and cut your throat. You cannot come to her with any BS because she's been through this. Her clarity was hard earned. Her world got flipped upside down for her to get to this energy of being able to discern, of having a clear mental space, of knowing what it is that she wants and knowing what it is that she's going to accept, what she's going to focus her mental energy on. It was hard earned. I feel like that's you, Capricorn, after experiencing this upheaval, this tower moment. But the thing about upheavals, about tower moments, they clear the unstable things out. They clear the things that aren't built on a solid foundation out to make it possible for you to build something new that is sturdy and steady and will last. And in this particular deck, upheaval is represented by a volcano, which I think is amazing, because what do volcanoes do but destroy everything in their path just to create new land that is prime for new life? Look up primary succession. That's what happens when volcanoes erupt. The lava comes through, burns literally everything away that's in its path, and it cools and hardens into new land that is soon teeming with new life. It is absolutely, like I said, just prime for new organisms to sprout up, for new life to come in and inhabit that place after everything is burned, everything is covered in ash. Okay, so once you've had that tower moment, had that upheaval, felt like you was about to die, certain parts of you probably did die, and then you came through it and you got this supreme clarity, look what comes in after you are absolutely clear on what you will and will not accept. The Two of Cups, Capricorn. Oh, this is real love. This is a real soulmate relationship. This is the love that comes in when you are clear-minded enough to recognize the real thing when it comes at you. It can't be tainted because you can't bring nothing tainted to her. No, you can't. She's not having it. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck could be something hidden, or it could be the overall energy. And in this case, I definitely feel like this represents overall energy. Who do we have here, Capricorn? But Capricorn. Bondage in the traditional tarot list would be the devil. This is the Capricorn card. Here you are showing up in your own reading, lurking at the bottom of your own deck. You know, yes, this is totally Capricorn energy. There could be some addiction, codependency, obsession, something like that, some out of control shadow energy lurking in the shadows. Yeah, but with everything that Ia Cutlass has been through to gain this clarity, I don't think so. I don't think she's having it, even from herself. Even from herself. What did I say in the beginning? Capricorns are not afraid to do shadow work. We know when we on some BS. We know when we being arrogant and can rein ourselves right back on in. We know how to get through tough times. We know how to stay humble during those good times. We know. We know when we are being covetous. We know when we're after something that is not good for us, and when we're making excuses for why we absolutely have to have it. We also know when we're trying to manifest things out of a mindset or a heart space that does not support those manifestations. We know all of that because Capricorns do the work. So Capricorn, if you know something ain't right, you know one of these things is off, your energy is off, something that you desire is off, get it back in line, because you don't want the universe to have to do this again. You don't. We are Saturn's babies. The disciplinarian of our solar system. The tough love giver of our solar system. We don't want Saturn on our asses. No, we don't. I know I don't want them on mine. No, I don't. Not anymore. No. I'm going to do right. Because I don't need no more upheavals. And I don't need any more Spinosaurus moments. I'm clear. Okay. Whew. Let's clarify. Y'all, I just picked up the deck to clarify what's on the bottom of the deck. I ain't need that reminder. I said I was clear, y'all. Ooh, why they dragging me like this? It's so unnecessary. Oh my God. I just saw the Six of Cups twice. Woo! Look, come on now. You know what? Capricorns, I'm going to stop doing Capricorn readings. I don't think it's fair that I got to drag myself. Oh my goodness. Let me shuffle this one more time. I don't think it's fair that I'm forced to drag myself. Why is upheaval here, Spirit? Please tell me why upheaval is here. Could have been dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could have some fire in your chart. I definitely got a Leo moon and the Sagittarius Venus. Plenty of other fire in my chart and other places. Okay. All right. So clarifying upheaval of this tower moment. First, we have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like this is somebody, could be you, Capricorn, embodying a very confident, very sexy energy. Someone who is very cautious and careful about where they expend their energy. Cautious and careful about the actions that they take. They are very magical and connected to the spirit realm. This little black cat at her feet, of course she has a wand because she's the Queen of Wands. This sunflower represents the confidence that she exudes in the way she absolutely lights up a room anytime she walks into it. She brings the sun with her. So you could have had an upheaval with a fire sign, or this could be the energy that you were embodying either at the time of this upheaval or as a result. And the Nine of Swords is here. I feel like this fire energy, whether it's you or someone you're dealing with, Capricorn, is worried. They are up at night, having nightmares, insomnia, anxiety about this upheaval, about this tower moment. But Spirit is saying there's healing. The star is about healing and wish fulfillment. It's also the Aquarius card, I believe. So someone can have Aquarius in their chart or be dealing with an Aquarius, but I feel strongly that this is Spirit saying that this upheaval came so that you could heal from it. And some things needed to be corrected, and they need to heal over in the right way. So not to worry. All right. Got 10 of Cutlets here, Spirit. That's too many cards. 10 of Cutlets here. Lots of people have gotten this combination, and I'm shuffling these cards. I'm telling you. All right, so clarifying the 10 of Cutlets. First, we have the High Priestess. So I feel like going through that very, very painful experience, like I said, helped you get clarity, gave you a lot of spiritual knowledge. It spurred a lot of spiritual growth. The High Priestess has knowledge of both the dark and the light. She is holding the Torah on her lap. The moon, which represents all of life's mysteries, sits at her feet. And she has a crystal ball on her head covering her third eye chakra and her crown chakra. Her connections to the spirit realm are strong. She is prophetic and psychic. She sits in front of a curtain covered in pomegranates representing forbidden knowledge. The High Priestess knows what's up, and I feel like it is this experience that brought her into that energy. She knows all these things. She got a cross on her chest. She knows all these things, but she is tight-lipped about it all. She doesn't say anything. She is not sharing any of this secret knowledge that she has. Okay? The Chariot is here. This is another energy of bringing the light self and the shadow self into balance, having knowledge of both dark and light. Feel like somebody who has that knowledge, whether it's you, Capricorn, or whoever you're dealing with, is utilizing that knowledge to get them to their goals, using it to pull their chariot, to take them towards what it is that they want for themselves. And there's also lots of clarity in this card. There's sunshine, full sun behind this person in the chariot. But somebody is in a defensive energy. I feel like someone, either you or the person you're dealing with, is moving toward the other one, but they are fearing, or that whoever has someone moving towards them, whether it's you, Capricorn, or whether you're moving toward the other person, somebody is being defensive. They know that someone is moving towards them, and they got their walls way up. Like, nah. So maybe they feel like it's the person who hurt them, who put them in this Ten of Swords energy, who caused this upheaval, or who was a part of this upheaval that's moving towards them. And they like, no. That, and very much in this Ea Cutlass, this Queen of Swords energy, I'm not having it. I've gained clarity, and this ain't it. No. Where's Ea Cutlass here? Okay, so the first card clarifying Ea Cutlass is the Five of Wands. This talks about competition or perceived competition, arguments, conflicts. So maybe someone is feeling like when they approach Capricorn in this Ea Cutlass energy, there's going to be some fights, some conflicts. Or maybe Capricorn is feeling that way, that, you know, when whoever makes their approach actually arrives, whoever's making their approach, when they actually arrive, that is going to bring in some type of air of conflict. And because of that, someone is having to make a decision. I feel like this is Ea Cutlass having to make a decision from her heart space and from her intuition and mental space, because she is blindfolded and can't see what's actually in front of her in the physical sense. She's having to make a decision about whether she is going to allow whoever's on that chariot to come in or not. And I feel like she's going to receive some very fast moving, passionate messages about whatever this energy is that's coming towards her. This is fire too. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, excuse me, and the Queen of Wands. The 9, 8, the 5, and the Queen of Wands. There's lots of wands here. You are definitely dealing with a fire sign, and or have fire in your chart. And this, the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold. So I feel like either there's messages coming in about someone feeling like you left them out in the cold, Capricorn, someone who's leaving something else out in the cold to come towards you, or someone, maybe you are sending messages out to someone else that you are leaving them out in the cold and you're not allowing them to come back towards you. Take it how it fits your situation, Capricorn. All right. Why is the Two of Cups here? I definitely feel like, with the two, if justice came out, if it wants to be out, it'll come back out. The Six of Pentacles came out in reverse. And with the Seven of Pentacles. Well, it hit the floor, so I'm going to read it upright and reverse. Upright is supposed to be about equal give and take, but in this deck, there's 3 people in the card. The card isn't balanced, so I feel like this is charity or a third-party situation. And someone is waiting here. But if it's a third-party situation, it's in the reverse. So maybe someone is letting go of a third-party situation. I said someone could be sending messages about having left something out in the cold to move towards you. Woo! Okay, so clarifying the Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles in reverse. In the upright, it's supposed to be about equal give and take. But there are 3 people in this card. And the card itself is unbalanced. There's 3 pentacles over this person's head. There's only 2 over this person's head. There's 1 over the person in the middle. The scales are balanced here, but the person in the middle is only giving to this one person who has more pentacles over their head. So this is an unbalanced situation to me. I feel like this is the desire for equal give and take, not the actual manifestation of it. But it came out in the reverse. So I feel like this is someone saying that they have left an unbalanced situation out in the cold, and they are sending you messages about that, and you are going to have to make a decision about it. And maybe it's because they're leaving something out in the cold that there is potential conflict or competition surrounding this situation. Someone is waiting. You may be waiting on them to end that situation. You may be waiting for them to bring equal give and take to you, or waiting for this new beginning that's here. The Fool is here. This talks about a brand new beginning, taking that first step on a new journey. And at the bottom of the deck, that clarity, that supreme clarity, the Ace of Swords, an opportunity for a new, clear beginning. That sword that Ia Cutlass has in her ear, that's this. Capricorn. We stay with some dramatic stuff going on, don't we? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major arcana. I feel like the universe is going to help out with a lot of this. The universe is going to provide these opportunities for new beginnings. This clear new beginning, the universe is going to provide healing, provide this spiritual knowledge, provide the means to move towards, for either you or for this other person to move towards what it is they want. The universe provides this Chariot. And the upheaval. Let's see. So yeah, that's 1, 2. And then the Capricorn card is here too. So yeah, you're supported by the universe, but this is going to take a lot of work on your part too, Capricorn. Working on that arrogance, making sure that you're in the right energy, in the right mindset, making sure that whatever it is that you want, that spirit actually wants for you, and that you're in the right mindset and energy to manifest it. And that you are not allowing yourself to be beat down by the difficulties of life. Because you have beautiful things coming in. This 2 of Cups is lovely. This Ace of Swords is lovely. Didn't I say justice would show up again if he wanted to? He was right here under the Ace of Swords. Okay, Capricorn. I love us. All right. If this resonated for you, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram at Honeybird Tarot. And I'm going to be doing a live love reading tomorrow, May 14th, and I'm going to try to do it every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I allow people to ask yes or no love questions on Instagram Live at Honeybird Tarot. Okay, again, I love you so much, and I'll see you back here next time. Pelu Ife.